Good morning. How you guys doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Have those buckets of blessings brought you anything yet? I hope so. Well, you know, I told you I had a leaky windscreen. I was driving down the road one day. Actually, I was parked outside, and I came back to my car, and it was wet by the, you know, where the door comes in and touches the top by your head. Well, just below that, there's like a, what do you call it, like a beam or a brace or something. Water was dripping out of there. I'm saying, hey. So I got some clear silicone, and anywhere I thought it might be leaking, I put some silicone there. There's like a strip with black across the top. Looks nice, but not cool for ways of letting water in. Anyway, I fixed it, but I managed to get, I don't know how I did it, but you know, you put the silicone on and you form it all nice and okay, good. But somehow I dripped silicone down the door, and I don't know how I did it, but anyway, I got it stuck on the door, and actually it was on the door and on the front panel, a little bit on the front panel. I'm like, how am I going to get this off? Well, I knew that it had that goo gone or whatever it is, silicone be off or whatever. I went to look for some and I couldn't find it this time when I needed it. So I went to Big C, and I was trying to explain to the people there. So I found that silicone off, whatever it's called, and showed them, and they, MIME means they don't have. So okay, so I kept looking, and you know, they get disturbed when you keep looking. And I found online, I found that somebody said to use WD-40. So you know, I had some in the workshop, so I didn't buy some more. But I thought, okay. And then what it says is, somebody said it's actually got like a mild detergent type thing in it, where it breaks down rust and breaks down whatever, so it can, you know, free things up. I'm saying, okay, that's a good idea. So I tried some. I sprayed some on a piece of kitchen roll, and then wiped it, and it did pretty good. You know, where you, because when I first seen I did it, I tried to rub it off, and what I do, I created a smear, like a fog on the side of my truck, where it's very thin, but it wasn't shiny anymore. So on that area, it worked great. But when there's a thicker lump, it didn't work so well. You had to really quite work at it, you know. But then when I was in the Global the other day, I told you I got this stuff. So it says asphalt and adhesive remover, and on the back they covered it up in Thai, so Thai people can read what it can do. But the lady read it and said that it will clean silicone. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. You know, you get tar on your car and dirt, things like that on your car, so I thought I'll try it. But I thought I'll try the WD-40 first to see how that works. And like I said, if it's smeared like a film, it comes off quite easy. Thicker stuff, you have to work at it a little bit. But this one, the yellow one, by 3M, it actually works quite well on the thick stuff too. Put it on some tissue, and you know, put it on and let it sit for a minute, and then wipe it off, and then it'll take a big chunk of it off. And where it was really thick, maybe 3 or 4 goes, and then you just go over it lightning, and it got it all off. So then what I did is I put some, I have some polish, so I put the polish on, let it dry, and then wipe that off just to neutralize the any detergent that was left, so it wouldn't, you know, fog up the polyurethane on top of the paint. So this is a non-sponsored review. Can WD-40 get silicone off your car? Yes. If it's a thin film, easy. If it's thicker, you have to work at it. But the 3M asphalt and adhesive remover, very good. And there are others too I don't know of, but it worked. So now all the silicone's off, and I don't have a leaky roof anymore. So I hope that might help somebody. So today's topic, 2 topics so far, one to help your emotions and one to help your car. Surprise, surprise. Who said that? Gomer Pyle, was it? Surprise, surprise. Guess what? Kevin's got watermelon and grapes, but he's got paradise pineapple. And I have a confession. I had to have a little nibble earlier. It's one of the best tasting pineapples I've ever had. It's like really strong pineapple, like just a little bit, tiny bit sour. Not like a, you know, if maybe like a 1 or 2 on sour as opposed to sweet. But you can taste there's a lot of sugar in it too. So I'm very happy. I can cross that off my bucket list. I grew a pineapple. Well, I didn't grow it. I provided service for the plant to grow itself. But the fruit comes through and it's really, really nice. So I'm very happy. And guess what? I'm happy to be Kevin in Paradise reporting on pineapple today. And here we are again. Time to say good night again. Good night, farewell, Ovidos. Okay, I won't sing then. You know, I have a confession. Hands up. Confession. When I first started this channel about 18 months ago-ish, yeah, about 18 months ago, I used to think I had to do this, I had to do that, and I was always stressing, trying to find this, and you know, I had to report, you know, keep you guys happy all the time. But you know, that stresses people out. And now what I do is, sometimes I feel like I want to go somewhere and I'll find something, you know, by accident. Like yesterday, the people dressed in those costumes, I didn't know they were there. I just happened to be walking by and seen them. And that happens a lot, you know, I see all kinds of things like that. Maybe a little boy, little girl playing somewhere, go to an interesting cafe to eat something, you know, going from one place to another. So I think I can say I've learned to relax and just enjoy chatting to you guys and enjoying your company. So I'm still going to look for things that are interesting because I wanted to see them too. And you know, I have this thing about photography and recording sound and recording pictures or video, you know, thinking about the light, all these different things. You know, if I see something that looks beautiful, the color of something, you know, anything like that, I want to capture it. And and because I get to capture it, I get to share it with you guys. So, you know, I guess my confession is I've learned to relax. Say la vie, say, how is it? Say la vie, say la, something like that. I forgot now. You know, I was growing really, really fast. It's getting windy again, it rained earlier. I was growing really, really fast. And I was like, you know, when I got to 10,000, I was just gonna like chill out. And I was, you know, I couldn't believe how fast I was growing at one stage. And then, you know, how many views I got per day. I thought I was really excited. But you know, YouTube changed something again, and it just went, ooh, and it's super, super, super slow and hardly any viewers now. The regular people, but everything's okay. I'm going to keep going because, you know, initially I wanted to do it to. I thought I might be able to make something, but it looks like maybe in another 5, 6, 7 years. But right now, I don't care if I make a penny out of it. You know, I'm doing it because I really enjoy the video. I enjoy your comments. I enjoy taking pictures, and I enjoy the editing. You know, I wanted to learn how to edit video back in about 1989-90, because I was teaching then. I was teaching vehicle engineering, and you know, to teach the auto cycle using a 2D flimsy plastic, when you could have had a video with sound and color and all that sort of stuff. And there was, you know, back then it was difficult. It's more hardware oriented than software oriented. So where I worked in the main headquarters, there was they had the equipment, but no, you know, you weren't allowed to go in and play with it. There was somebody to do it, and you had to jump through a million hoops to get anything done. So I didn't do it. But you know, it was about 1990 was when I first got interested in producing video, and here I'm doing it today for you guys on a daily basis. I'm very excited. So I'm going to close, otherwise I'll be talking and it's dark. Good night, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Buckets of blessings, rivers of joy and peace. Be kind to somebody. Look after yourselves. See you in the morning.